Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guests are Jamie McKittrick and Sankofa B. Soleil, and we're learning about Wonderland, Alice's Rock and Roll Adventure, which is the new holiday play from Metro Theater Company. So glad you guys are here. So we've been talking, Jamie, about the fact that the cast is made up of musicians and actors, in some cases swapping what their traditional role is off stage, so to speak. And why is that important for you?
Yeah, because it's really important to me that a sense of community and ensemble comes together in any production that I am in charge of holding space for, as either a director, a choreographer, or both in this case. So that what we have are these musicians who are so accomplished and incredible, and getting to step outside of their comfort zone and get to take on characters. And likewise, we have these really accomplished actors who are having to step out of their comfort zones and maybe play instruments that they haven't played in front of people for a really long time. And then what happens is we have this beautiful ensemble of actors and musicians who are supporting each other as they learn, so that if one of the actors is having a difficult time with an instrument, we have our drummer, Jason, who is incredibly accomplished, who will be like, oh, here, let me help you with this. And likewise, if we have a musician who's coming on stage to perform a character, they're learning from the other actors. I've had so many conversations where people are just in awe of each other's talents, which then creates a mutual respect moving forward for the production.
So Sankofa, at the very end of the interview we did a few minutes ago, the first segment, you said that you would be willing to do this again, to venture into this unknown territory, which is now known to you, of being an actor. Being an actor on a stage when you're known as a singer musician in St. Louis. So this was a very different role. You're, like you said in the last segment, you're playing a 7-year-old Alice. It's so different from everybody's thought of who Alice is, right? Given this experience, would you like, if you were going to act again, do you like this idea of being someone totally different from who you are every day? Is that the challenge? Is the challenge in that?
I love these questions because they're the questions I've been thinking about, and every time someone says, would you do it again? That's the first thing that comes to my mind is like, who would I play? And it's funny because as foreign as this role was for me, it also is very much where I am in my life. Like, Alice is discovering herself. She's coming into realizations. She's becoming, she's unbecoming. She's going on adventures. She's doing all these things. And I think that's life all the time. So it's like, no, I probably wouldn't be a 7-year-old, but I don't know, like the character would have to be reflective of me in some ways, but also, I mean, it's nice to be challenged, to like step out of yourself.
So this adventurous spirit of Alice that you have in your own self, as you just said, are you able to relate so much to her that you feel like you can be her on stage?
In a lot of ways, Alice is definitely 7-year-old me. Like, I was ready for something to happen. I was ready for something to move, something to do. Like, life is boring. I just want to go have fun. Yeah, so totally.
Yeah, and we've got some video we're watching right now of a rehearsal, it looks like. And do you want to tell us a little bit about this, Jamie?
Yeah, so this is rehearsal footage from when we were working on the Red Queen number. So that's Omega, who plays our Red Queen, and then that's Erica with the trumpet, who plays our King. And we have Shannon and Alicia, who are our Red Roses. And it's this really kind of great, like, funk rock and roll number. It always makes me think of like Tina Turner or something like that. And and then there's Saria bopping up in the back, who is an incredible bassist who goes by Sinaso Pro as a musician in the area.
Looks like some good choreography.
Oh, thank you.
So the audience for the show, I mean, typically we think of Alice in Wonderland as being a children's show, which typically Metro Theater, that's what you're doing as well. So do you find, is this show in any way expanding the audience?
I mean, I hope so. I hope it does. I mean, it's definitely for young people. It's for young audiences. Like, that's who I have in my heart when I'm working on this, because I think it's really important to honor young people. But I also think that some of the most exciting innovations that are happening within American theater are happening in theater for young audience companies like Metro Theater Company, because there is room to take risk. So although it is a play that is for young audiences and honors the innate wisdom and intelligence of young people, which is part of Metro's mission, it is also something that I hope parents can come in and just bop and have a good time. Everybody who's come out has said, oh, it's just a party. It's a total party.
It sounds like fun. Well, very good. Well, the Metro Theater Company presents Wonderland, Alice's Rock and Roll Adventure, and it's showing now through December 30th in the Grandel Theater, located at 3610 Grandel Square in Grand Center. For more information, call 314-534-1111 or visit metroplays.org or metrotix.com. And there's more STL Live after this, so don't go anywhere.